Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go through my wardrobe and pick out some bits that I don't really wear that often. And we're going to go through, we're going to try and reinvent and create a new look. Let's go. So this is going to be we'll see what works on screen situation. So the first piece I have is this blouse. This shirt is beautiful, it's so lovely. I used to wear it all the time a few years ago, but it doesn't really feel like it's very me anymore. I used to wear it underneath a corset, but I feel like it's a little bit dated and I want to try and create a more modern way of wearing it. Got this from a charity shop in London. Let's put it on and we'll see what we're working with. Okay, so this is the shirt on. And I'm kind of thinking the thing that makes it dated is the length. I feel like if we go super cropped with it, like really cropped, could look a little bit more modern. Okay, so what I've done is I've literally just tucked it into my bra to see how that looks. I'm not sure. We'll keep going with it and see where we get to. I've got this grey pleated skirt that I want to try and incorporate into the look. First of all, I'm going to add this silver belt. Yeah, this belt I actually bought from Vinted for I think around the £5 mark. And I love it because it reminds me of the 60s. Not that I lived in the 60s, but it's giving 60s vibes. Now, does that look too much? No, I think that's good. These shoes could be a really nice option. How does that look? Okay, I'm liking this. I feel like a pop of these green leather gloves would look really cute with the grey. I do like it. I think it's cool. I think it looks very chic and modern, and I'm enjoying that. In terms of earrings, what we could do is lose the gloves and bring in these, which kind of continues that 60s vibe. These were from Vinted. I think they're Zara originally, so let's try them on. Now, what do we think of this? I've just popped on this Jules vest and I quite like it. And then I feel like with my Gucci glasses, this could look quite preppy and cool. So let's try. Oh, again that. Okay, let's just do that for now. Maybe if this is a little bit more spread out, but what do we think? Do we like this? Is this a vibe? It's kind of giving editorial preppy vibes, and maybe you could go the extra mile with this and introduce another colour. There's something about this silhouette that I really like. The fact that it's all cropped allows this to look young, especially with the glasses. They just add that little nod to preppy chic. And I like the fact that the sleeves are quarter length. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely a look. I think with this, it's just so extra and I really love it. I love the fact that as soon as you put the vest on, this just goes up to the neck and it just feels so much more Gucci, and I feel like it's kind of giving a nod to that, but more everyday wear. I'm enjoying this one. This is good. Right, let's do the next one. The next piece I have is this skirt. So this was a dress, but I actually turned it into a maxi skirt. However, what I envision for this is to turn it back into a dress. So let's put it on as a dress and we'll work out the accessories from there. Okay, so this is the skirt being worn as a little strapless dress. Now I really love olive green with a neon yellow, so I want to invite that colour into this look. So the first thing I have are these little neon earrings, which of course I bought from Vinted. And we're going to try those. Yeah, see, I just love this colour with... I like that already. And I feel like because the fabric is so shiny and there's lots of textures, we don't want to add too much. Now I'm leaning towards a mule because of the shape of the dress. Now I feel like because the earrings are such a key element to this look, we need a hair up moment. Yeah, I think that works better. I'm inclined to say we go simple with the glasses. Rather than going too crazy, I think we do these Vivienne Westwood sunglasses. They're quite a neutral shape, so they work quite well with this silhouette. Anything else I think would look kind of too much. They can just stay there for a minute. Right, we could try this long one. It does kind of work. I feel like this is very summery, really nice for a holiday destination wedding or just a holiday. It's very much summer vibes, especially with the flowers. It's definitely a feminine look. I've just put my hair into a low pony and I feel like that looks better with the look. That's this look. This look done. What do you guys think? Let me know. Right, let's do the next one. Okay, the next piece I have is this All Saints skirt. And it's a beautiful little mini skirt, but I never wear it. I think it's lovely, but I need to find a new way of wearing it that isn't the basic t-shirt, which is what I used to do. So let's put it on and we'll see what we're working with. Okay, this is the skirt on. It's got a little ribbon at the side, which I don't think is functional. I think it's purely just to tie up. And it's actually got some shorts on underneath. I feel like this needs a really fitted jacket or blazer, so we'll see what I've got and then we'll go from there. I'm inclined to put this one on just to add a pop of colour. Maybe this needs a belt. Do you know what? I don't hate it open. It does kind of work, but let's try it with the belt first. I'm not loving the clash of gold and silver. Let's change. We could try turquoise. I think I need to get a safety pin to keep it closed, but other than that, I actually do quite like this. Okay, that's better. That's better with the safety pin. I've just got another one because I feel like I really need this skirt to be shorter. We could make the sleeve slightly shorter and it will look a little bit more put together. Accessories and shoes. I'm thinking a classic slingback kitten heel would look really cute with this. So let's put these on. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I feel like because of this type of blouse, you definitely could go a knee-high boot, but if we're dressing for transitioning into autumn, while it's still slightly warmer, this is the route I would go down. I've also got pink bits of jewellery, but I feel like I love this neckline. I don't want to hide it. I love the way this curves here. I think it's really nice. I wouldn't want to ruin it, so no to a necklace. Now earrings, do we continue with the pink? I feel like it almost cheapens the look. So let's try glasses first. It's a work in progress. I feel like because we've got the pink, we could just go matchy-matchy. Yeah, maybe we don't need earrings because it's quite a statement look. See if these look good, and then I do quite like that because it just ties the shoes in with the look. And then obviously you've got the black on the skirt, pink, and then the pop of blue to make it a little bit more modern. Yeah, okay, I'm glad. I didn't have much hope for this skirt because it's quite an old style. So I kind of thought, well, I'm not sure how to make this work. I'm enjoying this. Now, could we go even further? Could we add... ruins? No, I don't want to. I want to show off that neckline. This might look a little bit crazy, so let's just try it. We'll see. I feel like this changes the look from looking like a wearable outfit to more of an editorial look, but that wouldn't stop me from going out like this. I don't think I actually would wear this. I mean, it's already quite daring with the Prada glasses and the turquoise belt, but this just takes it up that whole new notch. We've completely transitioned the look to a much more fabulous outfit. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying this because I feel like I've got a whole new selection of outfits that I didn't have before. Well, I didn't think I had before, but this is a great way to rewear your old garments. The next piece that we have is this beautiful House of Sunny lace blouse. Now this is so beautiful in its own right and it doesn't need an awful lot of styling, but I'm gonna give it a try and we'll see where we can go with it. Let's put it on. It's so beautiful and it's got this stunning bit to the shoulders, which I find a real statement. So how can we spice this up? I want to incorporate this colour into the look. Let's put it on and we'll see what we're working with. Now, I was inclined to wear this skirt as a dress. Let's try it and we'll see if it looks good. The only thing I was thinking was the bottom of the shirt is so stunning, I kind of want to show that off. But if this looks nice, it might be worth a try. No, let's stick to it being a skirt. So we've got this colour combo. I do like it. I do like this bottle green, but it just feels a little bit flat at the moment. Let's try and spice it up. What I could do is I could open the shirt and we could do a bralette underneath. Okay, I've literally just put on this really old black lacy bralette. I feel like we could do that with the sleeves. Oh, I'm kind of enjoying this. It gives it a little bit more modernness to the look. Okay, now I want to add these really cute shrimp earrings, the little frogs. So I feel like it goes with the white lace, it being a pearl, and like the green, with it tying into being a frog. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, freaking love these earrings. Absolutely, yes. What I could do is I could add a green belt to make it look like a deliberate choice that I've got the shirt open so it doesn't just look unfinished. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it so that it completely stops where the bra stops, so there's no gap. It's getting somewhere. Okay, I feel like I need a really high heel because I don't have particularly long legs. I need the skirt to not make me look like I've got really short legs, basically. And because it's an awkward length, we need to increase and add a heel. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I like the fact that we've made the sleeves so much shorter. Like if you've ever got a top with elastic, you can do so much, and same with trousers. If you've got those pantaloons with elastic at the bottom, you can increase the leg length, sleeve length, whatever it is, and it will just completely transforms the piece. Like I do love the shirt as it is because it's so beautiful, but this has given me a whole new way to wear it and I'm really enjoying that. We could go Tom Ford's. Simple, introduces another colour but it's not clashing. Or let's try these. My Miu Miu's, we don't want it to look too, like there's too much going on, too busy, and I feel that because of the silver, it kind of almost looks too heavy up here with the silver earrings. So I mean, you could do silver glasses and take off the earrings and then it will look less busy. But I want to add them, so we're going to change the sunglasses. So I feel like I'm leaning more towards these ones. This is a really fun way to wear this shirt. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's quite cool and it offers a really like quirky alternative. Cool. Let's do the next one. We've got one more to go. Okay, the last piece that we're going to work with is this skirt. Now, I have actually worn this skirt in a previous video as a dress or as a top, and I do like it that way, but I want to push myself a little bit more because I feel like This deserves a little bit more effort to styling because it's such a nice piece, it's such a nice length, and it just feels so feminine. I have tights. Now, I really like this bright red with this kind of neutral teal. I have these red tights, which I actually cut the bottoms of to do kind of like a stirrup tight situation. But let's see, we could do it like a cardigan vibe. We could do it in this way. So yeah, that's a really like fun hack. If you have a pair of tights that you don't really tend to wear, just cut the ends off and you've got a really cute shawl. So that does work. I saw this reference online and it was a dress that had a really dropped waistline that was down to here. So kind of would seem to be unflattering, and then it had a puff that went out, and I kind of want to try that with this skirt. So okay, I have an idea. I just need to grab something from upstairs. So the first thing I'm going to try is this. No, I don't think that'll work. It's too long. I kind of want a dress that sits about there. So the other thing I've got is this kind of leather pinafore. Now this could look really wrong, so bear with me on this. I don't know, I do quite like it. I like the silhouette, but because it's so dark, we need to brighten it up somehow. So like we need some warm colours like pinks or reds. And does that work, or does that just look stupid? Let's add this. See if that brightens the whole thing up. I think we need a statement coloured shoe. I feel like with some yellow kitten heels, it could work. I do like it. I feel like it's not very me to wear something this black. I do wear black and I do feel quite cool in black, but there's something about black leather that looks a little bit more punky. What do you guys think? Let's try something else with the skirt. See, I love the skirt, but it's such a bitch to style just because it's such a weird colour that it's not quite blue, it's not quite green, it's not quite teal, it's not quite grey. It's a weird colour to add into your wardrobe. So let's try another way. I have this shirt, which I'm thinking if I wear backwards, could look like a really cute little blouse. So let's try that and see where we get to with this. I do like the collar backwards. Let's roll her up. I've just seen this, I just thought maybe, does that work? Is this working? Just going to roll her up slightly. I feel like this actually does a lot more for the skirt because it cinches in the waist, allowing it to look a lot more flattering. Do we add, I don't think it needs a scarf because of the high neckline. Kind of don't want to ruin it. Yeah, I do feel a lot more comfortable in this. Yeah, this is fun. I like this one. I think it needs earrings. We could just go for a little moment because it's already quite a statement look with the shirt being backwards, but I think that just ties it all in. Just makes it looks a lot more purposeful. And I think with the earrings, it just adds that little bit of sophistication to the look. What do we think? I might try one more way. I like this look, but I'm gonna try one more way to incorporate this skirt. So I have this Hugo Boss top, which could look quite fun with the skirt. So let's try it. I think because this is so cool toned, there is a clash there, but maybe we can bring them together somehow. I feel inclined to wear this necklace, but maybe this isn't the right time. I think I need to wear cool tone jewellery, slash some sort of teal to bring them together. There needs to be some sort of cohesion here. So I could add some necklaces that will bring the two together, and then we could go warm with the sunglasses because we've got that kind of boom, 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 warm, cool, warm, cool. I could add these little earrings actually. I like this neckline, so I don't know. I feel like it might ruin it with a necklace. Let's try it with the earrings. So these I bought from Vinted. I think they're ASOS originally. That ties that in. I think we need a big shoe because it's quite a delicate look, that we need something chunky. Now we could continue the pattern of cool, warm, cool, warm. I think I like that. And I like that there's no flattering shape anywhere. It's quite a boxy silhouette, but you get the femininity from the subtleness of, you know, the sparkly earrings, the ruffles in the bottom of the skirt and the feathers here. I feel like it really does offer some femininity. Oh, if I knew where the other one of this was, I would be inclined to wear this. Could look cute. I'm enjoying this, I think. I like this. I think it's cute. Super cute. Enjoying it. Right. Glasses. Do we just go standard? I think this is cute. I like it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. That is everything that I wanted to show on ways to wear your old pieces, and I feel like I've definitely learned something myself about ways I can reinvent a look. So thank you so much for getting this far, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.